ladies and gentlemen. Meow. Tobin and Leroy here with you on 560 WQAM, taking you up until 2 o'clock. December is Dave & Buster's month. Go to WQAM.com. Enter for your chance to win a $250 gift card to Dave & Buster's in Hollywood. Watch your favorite sports, and we'll treat you to food, beverages, and games at Dave & Buster's. Eat, drink, play, watch sports at Dave & Buster's in Hollywood. Check that on out. I really don't want to eat this fruitcake, dude. I got to be honest with you. I really don't want to do it.
None of us do, but we're all eating a piece.
Why is this happening? Why?
Wait a minute.
Why did you just determine a radio bit?
I'll eat it.
Hold on.
Yes.
We had this conversation a while ago. Everybody was all in.
I thought you'd forget.
Me too.
I was hopeful. You bring that thing in here, and I'm staring down the beast. It's a monster.
It's gelatinous.
I don't like it.
Dude. And Lynn says he loves fruitcake.
Of course he does. Of course. Let's get into some headlines brought to you by the new Palmetto Ford Truck Supercenter. Why buy your truck at a car store? Palmetto Ford.
We know truck.
He won last night, beat the Pacers 87-82. Good.
I'm going to return this. Not enough green in it.
You're going to return it?
Yeah, I want the green.
So this isn't, we're not eating this today.
Oh, no. The way it works at Publix, you could just eat half of it and then return it.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry.
He's just showing his Publix tricks right here on the air.
Jeez,
he's letting them all know.
I mean, they don't care.
Yeah.
Oh, winds out of the west.
Oh,
Whoa.
See the plane?
whoa, no.
Behind the trees. To the right, to the right, to the right.
Oh, there
Yep.
it is.
So the wind's coming out of the west.
Wow.
So
Thanks
if
for
Marcos, if you check, it'll be a westerly wind.
All right. I'm going to check.
Thanks for that weather update from the Demesman and Dover Law Firm. Your accidentattorneys.com. Free consultations 24/7. Call them up 866-954-MORE. We'll get to weather talk in just a little bit, but first, I want to get your thoughts here on McCoachin, Mike McDaniel.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I knew something here. I'm gonna just tell you guys how my day goes. I'll be minding my own damn business,
Hmm?
and then Tobin will send a little text to the group.
Huh?
Ooh, Mike McDaniel, little froggy.
A little pot shot. You know, let's
Now-
get to that then.
Now I haven't heard it,
Yeah.
but I guarantee you oversold it.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I love how we can read text in his tone.
What do you mean?
No, because that's it. He goes, because you know,
Leroy.
yes. I mean, he'll send me a text.
What did
Leroy,
I do?
Vic is in.
Let's see.
I'm like,
A coaching?
hey, dude, I'm watching the game too.
I texted you guys yesterday at 4:45. McCoachin. Subtle dig at the Bills.
See?
see, you guys, and then the funny thing is, the reason why it's so funny when he sends text, because you read the text in your tone.
I also said
Because you got to get the full, because when you said Vic was in, I was like, Leroy, Vic is in.
I also texted you guys yesterday. Max Drews could be a bullfighter with this Ole defense.
Dude. But you know what? And one of the problems I have with the Heat is you having a hard time with me telling me certain guys can't play because of their defense. Because some of the guys you got playing are terrible defensively.
Did you long for Miles Turner yesterday when you watched him? You're like, oh, big.
Wait, you say, oh, he doesn't play in the paint. He leads the league in blocks.
No, I didn't say he didn't. I said he doesn't play in the paint on offense.
And you don't need him to. This is a team that wants to stretch the floor and open up the paint, but you need somebody in there defensively.
Mm-hmm.
So how would that not work?
I didn't say that, though. I didn't say that he doesn't play in the paint. I said that he doesn't play in the paint on offense.
That's fine. Who cares?
Yeah, I'm not against anything Miles Turner. I don't know what they're going to trade for him. Plus, they're not bad. Everybody thought they were going to tank, and they're kind of okay.
Yeah.
Pacers, I don't know.
It's weird because there's a lot of teams that you think were going to be horrible. I call it the Detroit Lions syndrome. You think they're going to be horrible, but then you see them play and you go, you know what? They're not terrible.
Only terrible when the Dolphins play them. That's when people describe them as a terrible team.
Right. Exactly. Oh, you played a close game, but they haven't said that since they were favored against Minnesota and kind of thumped them.
So let me know what you think of this. I think Mike McDaniel was taking a subtle day because we remember the talks after the Bills lost here. Oh, so hot. Oh, the sun Did you know the Dolphins have an advantage with their stadium where the opponent's sidelines is more exposed to the sun? It was so hot. It was unbearable. Well, listen to Mike McDaniel being asked about the cold, and you tell me if you think this is something or this is nothing. Because my ears perked up when I heard this. Here's my coaching.
Perk up for everything.
I mean, it's all in how you use it. You know, I think that it's kind of like, you know, playing in Miami. All right. It's hot. We're used to it being hot. Does that mean we win every game?
Almost.
I mean, the course of the game can be influenced, but you know, you still have to play in the same temperature and climate, or as the opposing team, just one's more used to it than the other. So, you know, I think that's something that you have to be real and upfront that, you know, hey, it's going to be cold, but it's also something that no one cares. The box score doesn't read asterisks, it was cold. Everyone's going to be experiencing the same temperature. So I don't plan on using that as an excuse in the slightest.
Wow. Wow.
Now,
Wow.
only
That
was
a
true show
Woo!
pony. Only a
Dude.
true show pony.
You didn't think that
will
was
press on in here and say, "Ooh, little thing at the
pot,
field."
pot, little pot shot.
No, he didn't.
Oh, dude, you're wrong.
No one cares.
You're not
The
taking.
box score doesn't read asterisks, it was cold.
That's a shot right at Buffalo.
Really?
Yep. Just
Why would
letting
they
them know.
do that?
What? All of a sudden, oh, really? Really? So the team that happened to be complaining about the temperature early on in the season, oh, it's so hot. What does Mike McDaniel say to that? Leading up to this, he goes, who cares? Asterisk. Doesn't say what the temperature was. He's basically saying, hey, guess what? You guys can make all the excuses you want, but we beat you. You could say you played in a sauna. You can talk about the elements all you want. You can bellyache. You can whine. You moan. But we beat you. That is textbook savvy trash talk from McCochin. A
No
real
one
savant.
cares. The box score doesn't read asterisks, it was cold.
Bingo.
You're a jackass.
What are you talking about?
Like, he's talking about how he's going to approach the game.
Which is not exactly how Buffalo did, is it?
Right.
Exactly.
But
So he's letting you know what we do over here. We don't make excuses. We don't bellyache. We don't put asterisks next to things. Of course, unless they're warranted, like Goran Dragic and Bam Adebayo being out of the NBA Finals. That warrants an asterisk. But other than that, what we do here, no excuses. No excuses like you Bills who bellyache, whine, and complain. We're going to the elements. We're going to brave the cold. And if they lose, they lose. But not because of the weather.
It's amazing because we talk about teams that play in the cold versus teams that don't. But what do you say when that team who plays in the cold has 5 players from California?
What do you mean?
Just what I said. Like, everybody's not from there.
Yeah, but you get like a little adjustment period.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I think you do.
I'm telling you don't.
Are you sure?
Dude,
So you don't think
every game that I played in Cleveland that was cold,
Mhm.
and the other team came up and said it's cold, I was like, no kidding.
Did you ever play the Dolphins at Cleveland?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you guys feel like you had an advantage?
No, you had Dan Marino. Wait, no. You ready for this? That game, Dan Marino tore his Achilles. The same game, Bernie Kosar broke his ankle.
Oh, I remember this. Yeah.
Right?
Jeez.
Scott Mitchell's first pass, pick 6. We still lost. And he got the Matt Flynn to go to Detroit. That's what we call that deal. Play 4 games, you get the Matt Flynn. Scott Mitchell got that in Detroit.
Guy says Dan Marino eats fruitcake. You think? Too cool for fruitcake.
No way.
I don't think he does.
I mean, if we're saying Pat Riley,
I think
he's on the
Marino's
borderline.
eating like a parfait.
Wow.
Yeah, he's yeah.
Little granola, little protein granola.
Yeah, I see that.
He's not eating a fruitcake. But I tell you who is. Oh, Stephen Ross. Oh, Stephen Ross got some homemade
But that's some
fruitcake.
nice fruitcake.
Oh,
the chef.
dude, can I just tell you? I don't care what chef you have make fruitcake. If he's using these ingredients and putting gummy bears and jujubes in it, yeah. Look
Guy
at it.
says, hell, I care. Tua and Waddle better be playing Buffalo's weather right now, playing catch. I'm with you, dude.
It doesn't work like that, dude.
I think just a
It
little
doesn't-
bit of little ice
Here's-
den, little
here's-
trip to the ice
no.
den for the Finns.
Here's what you have to understand. It's not cold enough for things to freeze, right? It's gonna be 35.
Mhm.
That's not too bad. When it gets into like the 20s or whatever, it feels like you can't feel your fingers. You're playing with like 2x4s, and you just have to get used to it.
How cold could they make that Dolphins facility?
60. Dude, how about this? I was in Minnesota. They put on the indoor heater for 2 days straight. Ran it for 2 days. Hit the indoor temperature to 15 degrees. You want to talk about cold? And guess what? You could say we need to get acclimated to it, right? We're like, yo, don't we play indoors? Right? But nope.
Don Tigre says, I agree with Tobin. Subtle slap at Buffalo.
Of
You heard
course
it.
you do.
He heard it.
Of
He heard it.
course you do.
He heard it, dude.
Of course.
He heard it.
What are
No
we
one cares.
doing?
The box score doesn't read asterisk. It was cold.
Is it asterisk or asterisk?
I got to tell you, based on our relationship, I'm going to say it the way Mike McDaniel says it.
Really?
He's smart.
Why? Because he went to Yale?
Yes.
Interesting.
No one cares. The box score doesn't read asterisk. It was cold.
Everybody says asterisk like it's an X on the end, right?
Subtle slap
No,
at the Bills, dude.
I'm going to tell you what. You want to get punched in the face? Tell somebody it's asterisk. Right?
Well, how did Pat Riley say it?
Huh?
I think Pat Riley said it the right way. So if you're going to tell me who am I going to believe, Mike McDaniel or Pat Riley, I'm going to believe Pat Riley.
Okay.
He's an orator.
Okay. All right.
I am.
He's probably saying that with his legs crossed, sipping on something and eating a piece of fruitcake. You know Pat Riley eating that fruitcake, right?
I think you're super excited to eat this.
I think you are too.
I think
because
you're just
you know why?
This is a cover.
Yes.
You know why? Here's why. Because I know how disgusting it is. Right? My palate is not old enough for this. Your palate definitely isn't. Tobin can pretty much eat anything. And Marcos has never had one.
Guy says it's the wind chill, not the temperature.
Yeah, true. But here's the deal. And this is for all cold weather versus hot weather. Cold weather, when you're on the field, you're running around. When you're off the field, you're on a little hot bench.
I think the way it's supposed to work this week, though, is it's not going to be like freezing. It's going to be snowing. So I think that they'll be okay.
It won't stick, though. And if it's snowing, that means it's not really, really cold because it could get too cold to snow. Like you never see. When is the last time you saw it's 5 degrees and snowing?
You think has Tua ever played in snow? I know he's played in cold. Think he's going to be out there like catching little snowflakes on his tongue? He loves Christmas.
Really?
Dude,
Oh,
I want to beat you up so bad right now.
do it
It's
again.
not even 11:30.
What do you mean? A man who loves Christmas? I'm dreaming
So
of a white he's probably been dreaming of a white Christmas.
not me. I want a black Christmas. Tired of white Christmases. Why we gotta have a white Christmas?
Point for Leroy.
Why we can't have a black Christmas? I don't have snow in New Orleans. Why can't we just make it a black Christmas?
Do you guys want to hear how Pat Riley says asterisk?
Yes.
I don't even know how to say it anymore.
Asterisk.
Wait, what?
There's always going to be that asterisk.
Yeah, I think he says it the right way.
Asterisk.
I don't think it's how did McDaniel say it?
Asterix.
Asterisks.
I don't think that's right.
He's like you
Asterisk.
said.
All right, so here's
Asterisks.
They kind of said it the same, except that McDaniel's has more emphasis on the.
But it's the S before the K.
Let me hear Mike.
You always
McDaniel.
miss the S. People don't usually say the S.
No one cares. The box score doesn't read asterisks. It was cold.
All right, now,
Asterisks.
now let me hear Pat Riley.
There's always going to be that asterisk.
Yeah, I think Pat Riley's saying it the right way.
Asterisk.
But he's not using the K, and McDaniel's not using the S.
Asterisks.
Remember when Pat Riley had to come out with a statement saying the asterisk was only on our side?
Asterisk.
No, it wasn't.